So hello guys, welcome back to another video. In this video, we will be discussing about reflux ratio in distillation column. Before moving further, let us discuss about distillation column. The whole setup of distillation column comprises of various equipments like the column itself, condenser, reflux drum, reboiler, in which the use of reboiler is to generate vapors. The use of condenser is to condense the vapors into liquid form. Reflux drum acts as an intermediate storage, after which we can distribute the liquid into various streams. The distillation column is being divided into three sections, that is enriching section, feed section and stripping section. The feed which is fed in the distillation column travels downwards, and in the reboiler it converts into vapor. Means in the reboiler liquid gets converts into vapor, and after conversion into vapor the vapors travels in the upward direction in the distillation column. The vapor escapes from the distillation column and enters the condenser, where a cooling medium or a chilling medium is being provided, and with the help of heat transfer the vapors gets condensed and turns into liquid. That liquid is being stored in the reflux drum as an intermediate storage, after which it diverts into two streams, that is the reflux stream and the distillate stream. Normally reflux ratio is the ratio of reflux stream to the distillate stream. Reflux ratio is the ratio of the liquid returned to the column divided by the liquid removed as a product. Normally there are three types of reflux ratio, that is minimum reflux ratio, optimum reflux ratio and total reflux ratio. The types of reflux ratio will be explained in detail in the next video. As discussed earlier, reflux ratio is the ratio of liquid which is returned to the column divided by the liquid which is removed as the product. So let us now discuss about two cases, in which the first case is that reflux ratio is increased. So what happens when the reflux ratio is increased? As we increase the reflux ratio, our separation gets better and better, and the number of trays which is required in the distillation column gets decreased. Means less number of trays are required to achieve the degree of separation. But with increasing in the reflux ratio, the batch time also increases, and which will lead to ultimately consumption of more and more utility. Here utility is referred as the steam which is provided in the reboiler, or the cooling or the chilling medium which is required in the condenser. With increasing reflux ratio, the utility consumption also increases and operational cost also increases. The higher the reflux ratio, we will obtain more and more purity. So for example, if distillation is used for recovery purposes, then the efficiency will increase with increase in reflux ratio. So now let us consider other case in which reflux ratio is decreased. On decreasing the reflux ratio, separation becomes more and more difficult, and because of which infinite numbers of trays are required to achieve the degree of separation, which will increase fixed capital cost. If we use the distillation for recovery purposes, then efficiency will decrease as we decrease the reflux ratio. The main objective behind doing reflux is to make contact of vapors that is rising in column and the liquid which is inserted back to the column. This will lead to the separation of liquid based on their volatility difference. The more and more contact of vapor and liquid is being made, the more purity we will achieve. And that is the main reason behind distillation column. Distillation column is also known as king of separation, where separation is being made on the basis of volatility difference. In distillation column, we collect the distillate from the top and the bottoms, that is the residue which is collected from the bottom, from the reboiler. So that's all for this video. Thank you for watching.